Hello, welcome back to ReddyControls. In this video, we're going to wire the PLC input in both syncing mode and sourcing mode.
So using this, let's go ahead and wire both of these combinations and show how to wire it. Okay. We will use this one as a reference for the first one, where we are doing a PLC is in a syncing mode. So we'll go ahead and wire it in that one. Okay. So if you look at this one, we go back to the PLC and we keep referring this diagram. Okay. So I have a push button. I have a push button, so we'll put that push button there and our PLC would be right there. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to connect the push button, the positive side of the push button, to terminal number 3 here. So we'll take a new blue wire, take a blue wire and we connect it to 3. Okay, number 3 is connected to blue, and this blue wire should go to the positive, and I'm connecting the 2. This is our positive, so anywhere in this positive terminal block we just push it. Okay, so we just connected it to the blue. So this blue wire is going to the positive on one side and number 3 on this one. Okay. So it's connected. Now from the other side of this push button is where we need to go back to the PLC, and then PLC provides a common path already, because then connect this to the common. So we need to connect this common to the common of the power supply. Okay. So we'll do that. So we'll take one more blue wire, take it to the other end of the contact, which is terminal 4, and take this to our input 0 terminal. Just slide the PLC back here. So we take it to, so input 0 is this guy. So I'll go ahead and turn the power off and do this. Let me turn the power off. Power is off. Now we'll take the other side of this push button. We want to wire it to input 0. So we'll go ahead and put it in this terminal. So now I have connection to input 0. That's input 0 here on the top. So that would be input 0. And the return is going back to the common. This is the 24 DC common. So we will take, so this is nothing but the common on here. So we take this common, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then common would be that guy. Okay, we take the common. Just to denote the common, I don't have a blue with white. Typically that's the cable we use. Blue with white would be a common, and solid blue would be a 24 hard, but for now we just use solid blue wire. This is an 18 gauge wire. So we go to the common, which I marked here. We push common, and we can land the common into common here, any one of them. Okay. So that's it. Our circuit is finished. We'll go ahead and turn the power on. Just to look at it again, we took the normally open push button, we connected it to the heart, that's 24 hot, 24 positive or 24 hot. And then on the other end of the normally open push button, we went back to input 0. That's input 0. And then common of the PLC card went back to the common of the PLC card went to the common. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the next one is common. So just to show you guys, that's the common 0. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and turn the power on and see what. So move all these wires to the side. Now everything is connected. We want to just see if our wiring worked. So now when I push this normally open push button, we should see input 0 go high, which you can see. We wired it to input 0. That's coming on. So push button, input 0, push button, input 0, push button, input 0. So that's how we wire a sourcing field device to a syncing mode input card. Now we'll go ahead and wire the other way, where you have a syncing field device and a sourcing PLC. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to connect the common to the PLC to the 24 DC. So that would be a common, and then the input will go to the push button, and from there it will go back to the common. Okay, the push button will be connected to the common now. So all we do now is we just unplug everything. Let's go ahead and write it down. So we will connect the PLC to 24 hot. The common will go to 24 hot, and then from the PLC we take the 24 DC from the input, send it to the push button, and then join it to the common. Okay. So what we're going to do is now take a blue wire from 24 hot. So we just take the common one, which we already used, which is here, into the common already. So we don't going to take the common, put it into the 24 DC. So plug in there, just push it in, and we completed this part. Now we take input 0, take it to contact input 0, and take it to normally open contact. So we take the input 0 wire, we take it to the number 3, normally open. Okay, and from number 3, and from number 4, we take one more cable, one more wire, and put it into the common. So I'm taking number 4, and we need to take the 4 to common. I'm taking the 4 to the common, which is here, one of these. Okay. So just to review this circuit again, we took the common wire and we wired it to 24 hot. Common goes to 24 hot, and then we took input 0, sent it to the push button, one side of the contact, and the other side of the contact went to the common. So the circuit is finished. So now we'll turn the power on and see what will happen. Power is back on, the controller is booting up. going through the power cycle. Controller is back in run mode and all the lights are solid. So now we'll go ahead and push the button. When we push the button, we should get input 0 high, which you could see. Push button, input 0 high, push button, input 0 high, push button, input 0 high. So that's how you wire a PLC input card under a sourcing mode or a syncing mode. The CompactLogix L24 has two commons. You could use for all these. This is the common. If you're using these inputs, you need to have that common. But pick one and stick with it, and that way you don't confuse your end user. Typically in North America, based on my experience, we always use this mode where the PLC card is working as a input, working as a syncing mode. But I have also seen some of the Mitsubishi PLCs wired this way, where PLC input is a sourcing. Okay, so now let's talk about let's keep some way. Now we talk about what are. Put aside, we'll get some space. Go back to the drawing here, schematic. So now, instead of syncing and sourcing, the other topic also is about NPN and PNP. NPN PNP, those are the two types of transistors used. So we will not go into details of them. NPN is negative, positive, and negative, and PNP is positive, negative, and positive, right? So just as a how do we remember is follow the ends. Say for example, if it's sourcing has only one N, so that will be PNP. And if it's a syncing, it has two N's, so it will be a NPN. If you remember that, that's a lot easy. I found this from one of the fellow YouTuber comments. Tim Wilborn is the channel. Please subscribe to that channel. He does a lot of good content. So if you use that, sourcing would be PNP, syncing would be NPN. The other way is PNP and NPN, and this would be sourcing. It's only got one N, so it would be PNP. Syncing, it got two N's, it would be NPN. So that's how you wire a PLC input for sourcing or syncing. Similarly, the output can also be wired as a output card can also be wired as both syncing and sourcing, but I think L2 controllers, you can only use it in one mode. It does not let you. So what is the output? So the way how the output is being shown there is you have a positive, negative, and they are taking, this is going to the PLC is here, PLC output, so it should be output 1. Output 1 will go to a relay, and then that relay is going to come back to the negative side. So we can see this is connected to sourcing. It's sourcing power. So as we looked at, it provides a path to the source. PLC provides, output card provides path to the source. So this would be a sourcing PLC output, and the field device, which is a control relay, which is providing a path to the syncing. So this would be a syncing. Okay, so that's how you identify syncing and sourcing. I hope this video was helpful. So that's all we did. Recap, in this video we talked about how to wire. We took a single input and wired it to a CompactLogix L24ER, both in a syncing mode and a sourcing mode for the input card. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video. Please drop a comment if you like this video and if you want more similar content or a different content. Your comments will drive what would be my next video. Thank you.
Now is that you have completed watching this video, please like and share and subscribe if you had any value from this video. Please drop a comment. Your comment will drive my next video.